Hi, Kiana Miner here. I am so excited to be with you on this 88-day journey, the Happy Heist. We are going to be declaring our happiness. You know, heist is not a light word. That is a very strong word, and it means we're going to be taking back our happiness. So often we can give it away to so many things. We can invest it in so many things. But by taking this journey, by dedicating 88 days to nurturing our inner happiness, it means that we are investing in ourselves. We are investing in our inner worlds. And that is where happiness really comes from. It doesn't come from the outside. So thank you so much for joining me on this journey. 88 days, this is the longest challenge I have ever done, and I am going to enjoy every minute of it. Every minute of helping you nurture your inner happiness. Every minute of loving up on you and inspiring you, motivating you, and helping you stay focused on what's really important in your life. Our inner worlds are so beautiful, they're so magical, and they have so much potential to help us plant the seeds for the type of lives that we want to live, to help us live those juicy, amazing, ecstatic dream lives. So thank you again for joining me on this journey. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to do some good work, and I'm grateful that you're here. So let's get started. This is day one. So day one is all about declaring happiness. We want to declare our happiness, declare it to ourselves, because that's the most important person who needs to know that this is what we're choosing. This is what we're choosing in this moment. So declaring your happiness, I have an affirmation that I want you to really focus on today. Throughout the day, write it down. And throughout the day, I want you to really draw your mind here and let your mind focus on this affirmation. And that affirmation is, this is the happiest time of my life. This is the happiest time of my life. This is the happiest time of my life. This affirmation I've been using for several years now. And every time I say it, every time I focus on it, my life just continues to unfold into this magical existence. It's absolutely amazing. And when I first started saying it, I have to admit that I wasn't in the happiest place, but I had decided that moving forward, that my life was my own, and I was going to make decisions that made me happy. Prior to that, making that decision, I felt like being happy or choosing happiness, although it was very natural to who I am, it felt like a selfish decision. It felt like a decision that was going to make me selfish, make me not focus on other people, make me not be compassionate to what other people were going through, make me poor. And so I didn't choose happiness. And so when I started saying, you know what, I don't care about all the other stuff anymore. I'm going to actively choose my happiness. When I started doing that, my life started unfolding in such magical ways. I felt good in my own skin. I felt comfortable with who I was. I felt more authentic. My love relationships with other people deepened. And so did money. Money just started kind of flowing into my life without as much effort as I used to put in when I was in my early 20s. And so declare your happiness, because when you start to choose and declare and say, you know what, no matter what in this moment, I'm going to be happy, life becomes a miracle. So declaring your happiness means that you're going to choose happiness in every moment. And it doesn't mean that you're not going to feel what we consider to be negative emotions, but it does mean that you're going to concentrate on inner happiness, inner joy, that inner feeling that you are complete and all is well. It does mean that you're going to focus on that, even in the moments when you feel rubbed or irritated or frustrated or angry or sad. You're going to come back to your focus on happiness. It means you're going to remember happiness. Remember means to put back together. So you're going to remember your happiness, especially in the moments when you don't feel so happy, especially when you first wake up in the morning, especially right before you go to bed at night, because those are magical times in our day. And the third thing that it means is that you are going to focus on the fact that happiness is an inside job. So choosing happiness doesn't mean going shopping. It doesn't mean getting a massage, even though those things are nice. It doesn't mean trying to fall in love or trying to do something to fill a void. It means that you know that happiness comes from within you. It comes from your inside world. And that is a lot of what we're going to be focusing on in this challenge. So choose happiness, remember happiness, and know that happiness comes from within you. Like I said, we are going to have so much fun together. Choose happiness today. And one more thing that I wanted to say about choosing happiness is that so many times we romanticize that a certain time in our life was the happiest time of our lives. We do this with children all the time, or high school or college, but especially childhood. People romanticize it. When I'm out with my 2 toddlers and I'm carrying them or they're in the stroller, people will say, oh, enjoy it, don't grow up. And I think, oh my goodness, what do we think about life if that's the message we give to children? Because there are a lot of times when my toddlers are not happy. Do you remember a time when someone else controlled 90% of your life? Were you happy? So, it's romanticized because there are lots of times when my toddlers are angry or frustrated. They're trying to communicate with me, but their communication skills are limited. I make a lot of the decisions for their lives. And so there are a lot of times when they feel all kinds of emotions, and it's not just happiness. And so knowing that happiness comes from within you and that you can choose it in any moment is a lesson that I'm teaching them. It's a lesson that we learn as we age. It's wisdom. That is wisdom. So thank you for letting me share my wisdom with you today. So today you are making the declaration to choose happiness. I want you to say this affirmation over and over and over again. This is the happiest time of my life. This is the happiest time of my life. This is the happiest time of my life. Enjoy your day, lovelies, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.